Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Journey event, week 2, day 4. So today, of course, will be us finally claiming for the first time the 20,000 mile journey event thing, and then never ever ever even remotely attempting to try it again. But anyways, so we're almost there. I think we're at 16,000 if I'm not mistaken is where we ended last night's stream, and the stream is not ending until we hit that 20,000 mark, and that's obviously going to be our main priority this stream, is getting that, so we end up making it. Let's see, is leaderboard straight 20,000s now? Yes, it is. I had a feeling it would be. A lot of people kind of just gave up the second they hit 20,000, which makes sense. I'm not sure if we'll keep going. We might a little bit. Like, if we could just do a few battles in order to secure top 100, then we're probably going to do it. However, if it's more than that, probably not. Like, if we have to do like a dozen or so battles just to maintain it, maybe not, but we'll see. Because that is not that many to have to get that little bit extra loot, so we'll see once we get to that point. But anyways, that is going to be our main goal. Hello everyone, hello Isabel, hello NASA, hello Inflame, hello Gimli, hello Genki, hello Ricardo, hello NASA, hello Nightmare, hello Hung, hello Bill Warhammer, hello everyone who got here before Bill Warhammer. Hello Isabel, hello Siberian, hello, let's see, hello William, Bill Warhammer 2, hello Sushi Ninja, hello Genki, hello, who else hello to, hello Dwight, hello Chris, hello, Nightmare. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so the achievement. Has it ticked up another 0.1%, or is it still at 0.2? Let's see. Actually, this is where I check, is it? Yeah, this is good to show my number. That's not what we want. We want everyone's number. Everyone's number is at 0.2, at least on the PC version of the game. Of course, that number will be different on every version. But, yeah, currently 0.2 have gotten to 20,000, and we will be joining them. The only one we haven't joined yet is that Horde Mimic. We're still on that hunt. Actually, the timer's right over there to the... Which way is right? I'm pointing to my left, but, you know, it's over there. Right there, the Mimic counter. Though we're not actually hunting any Mimics, but we're still hunting for that guy. Unsuccessfully, but the hunt still continues. Just not today. Nor tomorrow, because tomorrow night we got raids for the event. But anyways, let's continue. We're currently using this team, which is Deathclaw, Double Grey Knight, or Double Grey King. And then Trickster Shot, you can end up replacing out the Grey King for like a Death or a like almost anything else. I just happen to be running double, but you can go like into Death. Didn't someone say Xenos earlier, or are you not allowed to use Xenos? Does Xenos cover purple? I'm trying to double check. But yeah, Death would be pretty good. Could have sworn someone said Xenos earlier. I don't think he actually fits though, does he? So you wouldn't be able to use him. Yeah, there's not too many options. I guess you could go Perpetual Purple Storm with Umberwolf. You can end up going Death for Death Mark and hope you get lucky. And that's about it for replacements. But anyways, we're currently building around Trickster Shot. This team is very heavily dependent on Trickster Shot. Unfortunately, there is no replacement for that. You can go with more of a Skull Spam team, or the True Damage build we were kind of going for earlier, and trying to make that work. However, we are going down the Trickster Shot route. The only problem with this weapon is if you don't currently have it, there's no way to get it this week. So that will put you at quite a disadvantage. However, it's definitely still possible to get the event done without Trickster Shot, but if you have Trickster Shot, definitely highly advised using it. It's been really good for us so far. So I obviously want to target out the Valraven, get those little extra sigils where we can. We can take a Skull Poke here. I'm not sure if I necessarily want it. Obviously, we need to get our mana flowing on that as quickly as we possibly can. Hitting yellow seems pretty good here, not even necessarily to deny the mana, or more so to deny the mana, but not necessarily even to damage him. We mostly just want to make sure he has no way of getting his mana in any way, shape, or form, and that will allow us to do so. Then we stick a green over here, get that rolling. Is that enough to kill? No, it is not. A skull isn't. Oh, yes, it is, because he's Hunter's Marked. Nice, Hunter's Mark coming through. Very nice. And now he's in first slot, so we can just tear away his armor and then hit him with a skull, because he will not die to that. Though a skull will kill him. Unfortunately, we do not have a skull to utilize. This will actually set him up into a skull, which sets us up into... No! He's got the extra turn there. I was going to say, which just says up into the brown thing. Looks like we got the Bandit resummon off of Thief. We're using Thief Hero class with this team. There are a few options that would work. We just happen to be using Thief. Thief has a lot of resummon. Oh, no! I don't have enough damage. Oh, no! But Thief has a lot of resummon to help keep us alive. Okay, what do we go for here? What is the safest way? Is there any way to extra turn? If I take away purple, do we extra turn on green? No. because that brings this row down by 2 and everything else down by 1. That doesn't change anything. If I target green, does that give us purple extra turn? You would think so, but no. Oh, or maybe. It's RNG based. If we get yellow, we're definitely not getting it. Though we could get off a cascade, I guess. Though it's very unlikely, because what are we getting? We're just getting a purple cascade here, so unless we like triple blue. Actually, it wouldn't even go far enough for triple blue. Ah, gosh. You can't mana drain it. Wait, can you? Oh, wait. Never mind, we can still hit yellow. I forgot, it's just immune to silence. I always thought he was immune to silence, and never mind. We're fine. I thought he was immune to silence and mana drain. I forgot it was just mana drain. Never mind. I was trying to like over-elaborate like an extra turn off the board. But I forgot he only is immune to silence, not the mana drain part of it. Whoops. Hey, thank you for that, B-dub. I'm not sure why I thought he had immune to all of it. There we go. Can you see what I'm using on the Thief class? Oh yeah, I can go show it real quick. We're mostly just using every summon option. I don't think I switched into Agile. Though you can if you want to. You can go 30% Agile instead of the Hierophant summon. That one's pretty flexible as to which one you go. Really depends on preference. I think we're currently running with Hierophant. I'll go show the traits after this battle. It's probably easier to show it that way. What do we even want here? Probably take a green and hope for Skull for Sky. Or that. Or whatever just happened. I think, was that a 5x green with no Storm? That's pretty lucky. It is decently lucky. We'll take a Skull because, gosh, do they hit hard this deep. This will be enough to disable something. I'm tempted to hit red. We don't actually use red, but it's going to get a lot of value here. And even though it doesn't do damage because it's stealthy there, or I mean submerge, it does still apply the stats effect, which is nice. Oh wait, never mind. Hold up. Yeah, it would have done none of these stats effects. Never mind, it actually hit it. The reason why it hit it is even though theoretically the Grey King can be a full AoE option, it's actually hitting every single thing independently. So even if it hits all units, it's actually not actually hitting all units. So even if they have submerge, it still independently hits them, which is nice. Yeah, that's why it actually applied, because I forgot. If it was submerge and didn't hit, it actually would not apply. But Grey King doesn't act that way, which is nice. Or at least nice when you're using it. Let's see. Do we have a blue here? I'm tempted to take this for blue. Because I don't want him to double on the thing. I also make sure his whole team is silenced now. And then we'll go for the Skull Poke. We just kill out last slot. Get rid of his Submerge. No, nothing on our team actually cares if it's Submerge or not. I can distract him with a Skull. I'm actually going to do this. This might seem weird given that we're literally just giving him a poke. But I think we're fine. If anything, that actually did block us on mana, but then he re-silenced it, which unblocked us. Which is kind of funny. Alright, we're almost there. And then we'll go show the traits on this hero class real quick. 900 damage, gosh. I think it's eventually going to reach 1,000. Actually, probably already could if we made sure we hit, like, immediately on the armors. Rather than waiting. Or, you know, if we can get in for, like, first slot instantly. Because that's going to be a lot of value. So he's going to just go poke us here. We're going to get a Billionth Bandit. I can't believe that used to be a 50% chance. They nerfed it to 35% chance, and it still seems insane. But anyways, here's all the traits we have on the class. We're currently using Thief. Most noteworthy thing here is it has a natural half mana start. The damage poke is very irrelevant, though we have gotten a kill from it before. However, the most noteworthy thing on its traits is 50% mana start. As far as its traits setup for the other 7 quirks that it has, Hunter's Mark, just nice for pressuring a little bit of damage. You sometimes close the gap with it. All these are useless, you just pick whatever. This next one, if you want a little bit of gold, you could go for the gold. However, we do have a little bit of resummon here. It's a 20% chance to summon Sister of Shadows when an enemy dies. This is the least relevant of its 3 summons, however, it still comes into play ever so occasionally, so we have it set. This is probably one of the more relevant ones, which we saw a lot the previous battle. Every single time an ally dies, there's a 35% chance it gets replaced with a bandit. This does indeed include the bandit as well, so you could get a bandit that resummons into a bandit that resummons into a bandit. And if you get really lucky, you have an infinite tank. Obviously not literally infinite, but you know, it could go a couple times. Purple Storm's not horrible because you need a lot of purple. However, the bandit's just so much better in a lot of situations. This would theoretically be slightly quicker. But it can also storm deny you, so backup it is. Next is Stealthy, just to make sure they don't target your hero so it survives as long as possible. This is particularly good if you're using the bow, because the bow won't be targeted by their targetable abilities, and the bow doesn't actually have any way to gain durability like a lot of the other true damage options that you have access to, like Life and Death, and that one other book. Gosh, I can't remember its name. The bow. Why can I not remember the bow's name? It's right there. Trickster Shot, or Trickster Shot. This thing does not actually gain any durability as you get kills or as you cast it, unlike many of the other options. So you have to give it stealthy to make sure it does not die, because that's basically the only thing keeping it alive. Next we have the bigger summon, which is the Hierophant one. There's a 25% chance every single time you cast a spell that you'll end up getting a summon. You can actually determine this preemptively before you even target as well, so you can kind of do your targeting based on that. For example, with Trickster Shot, the second you click on the ability, it'll actually do the summon proc. So you'll know before you target with the Trickster's Bow if you do or do not get the summon, and then you can target based on that. Based on if you did or did not get the summon. So this is actually really, really good. However, 30% dodge isn't awful. However, this is surprisingly more consistent because you can actually control when this happens a little bit more, whereas the dodge is like a super ultra last resort. And even though Child of Sky does block your green, it's normally worthwhile. And lastly, the 7% insta-kill is really huge. You basically get a free kill occasionally. Only will happen like every 4 battles, once every 4 battles. But when it does happen, it is very useful. But that's our whole setup that we're running on Thief. And it works out pretty well. Yeah, Thief's one of the better hero classes in the game. Which, if we did the tier list video, we would know. But I do still want to record that tonight. I kind of got busy throughout the day. However, I do want to try to get that out tonight if I can. Because obviously tomorrow we're going to be covering the new Mythic. The new Mythic's coming out in, what, like 6 hours from now? It's a pretty bad Mythic, but that's not going to stop us from covering it. As we normally do. Please check my DMs. Oh, what's in my DMs? Let's see, I don't have Discord open. I normally close it to make sure it doesn't lag anything. I'll go open it real quick. What did you send me? Loading. Gosh, Discord takes forever to open. Loading. Genki sent me a message. Please replace your blue heart emoticon with one of these. Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I ended up making up that heart in I think a minute or 2. But yeah, we could end up replacing it with a better one. I do intend to replace almost all my emotes I currently have. At some point in the near future. Just haven't yet. But definitely need to. Let's see. What do I even take here? Take the brown over. What about the banner? Good question. What banner am I running? I am running +2 purple plus... Oh, wait. What banner am I running? Wait, who is the plus... Oh, I'm running +2 green, +1 purple. So this is that one that looks like a spider, I believe. It's +2 green, +1 purple, -1 red. The extra purple is coming from the bounty troop. Or not the bounty, I mean the Pathfinder troop. Or the Journey troop, whatever you want to call this thing. It's basically like a bounty troop, but for this game mode. But yeah, he has a magic link there. But yeah, it's that one that looks like a spider. I can't remember what it's called. It might even literally be called Spider Banner. But it's +2 green, +1 purple, -1 red is what we're running. Hello Tyrion, thanks for the quick hello. Also, hello Presumed, welcome. Hello John. Hello Supernova. Let's see. You just learned you lose 500 miles per day if you don't do the events. Really? I'm not sure if that's a mechanic. Is that? I do not recall that ever being mentioned by anyone before. Though, in all fairness, almost everyone who's active plays every single day. So, a lot of active people might not be aware of it. So I'm not sure. Is that actually a thing? Has anyone else noticed that who didn't play? I honestly do not know. Because most people super active in the community, you know, like log in every day and everything. I don't feel like that'd be a mechanic. Because no other game mode penalizes you for not playing on a given day. That would be the first. The only one that somewhat does is Guild War. But all you're losing is like the chance at slightly higher XP. As well as like 2.5 gem keys. Which is like some amount of loot, but not that much. And you can still do the battles. It's just you don't get the per day bonus necessarily. Like you still do if your guild wins, but it makes it less likely your guild will win. Oh, sorry, what was your comment above? It's a glitch? Oh, it's a glitch. Okay. Can you use any weapon in Journey? Just give a team with any weapon and just copy paste it? Wait, you can use any weapon in Journey? Just... Really? Like any? Like even Mang? Or do you mean any that you don't own? Or do you mean like literally any in existence? Wait. Let me double check something. Is that actually a thing? That's actually kind of funny. I wouldn't do that because it's technically a glitch, but because I'm fine with my trickster shot. But let me go check this real quick. Also, thank you, Tyrion, for the $5 tip. Greatly appreciated. For the hype. Yeah, we'll be getting that 20,000 tonight for sure. Alright, let me go double check this glitch. So, what do I not need here? Let's replace the soul farming one. Alright, so, let me go replace this with Mang. Which is basically the other version of this. I don't intend to actually use it, but I just want to see if this actually works. So if I do this, and then copy it, and then paste it in here, supposedly this works. Fight. Paste team. Paste. That's kind of broken. Yeah, you can use any hero weapon you want. That's definitely not intended. Whoops. Someone made a mistake. Anyways, let me go get Trickster Shot back in that team. Why am I going all the way back here? But yeah, someone made a mistake. We got Mang on our team. I'm pretty sure you have to own the weapon to still be able to use it, though, obviously. However, yeah, I guess you could run Mang if you really wanted to. Run, like, first slot hero Mang if you don't have Trickster Shot. But we're going to do it legitimately with Trickster Shot. There we go. Now we have a correct team. But anyways, yeah, you can use any weapon. That's a pretty big oversight. Was that actually known for the first one, or is that a new glitch? Because I don't recall anyone mentioning that the first time around. Though I didn't really bother to try. Because honestly, we had some pretty good options for the very first Journey event. You didn't really need to change out your weapon to something else. Because the options were already pretty good. But yeah, if you are struggling with the event, I guess you could do that. I highly doubt they would ban anyone for that. Highly doubt it. Let's see. Hey, it's an illegal team. Yeah, it's pretty much an illegal team, basically. We're obviously going to do it legitimately, but if you're really struggling with it, I guess you technically could do it. What have we been taking here? Take a brown. I really want green, but there's no way to take green on this board. It's an illegal team. Wait, did the devs actually say that? Wait, have they actually replied to that issue on the forum? Yeah, let me go for purple here. Even though that's the color we need, it's also hitting so much. Wait, does everything here have immune to silence? Oh, because they're all fairy. I mean, not fairy, I mean they're all elf. Like, every single elf in this game as of one patch, like 4 years ago or so, now has immune to mana drain and silence. Which is why I thought Valraven had immune to both. Because I'm so used to all these elves having immune to both. So I'm like, oh yeah, Valraven's under that category, though it's actually not. Let's see, what do we need here? Take that one over. It's a horrible event. I don't know, I don't mind this event too much. I do feel like it scales a bit too hard, though. Just a lot a bit too hard. Because you're still scaling. This isn't even like as hard as it's gonna get. We're only like 2/3 the way through how hard it's going to get. Like by the time we hit 20,000, we're still not even at the point where it's the hardest. Even once we already have our 20,000. Like it still gets harder. Like it's insane how much it scales relative to how little stats it gives you in return. Like they definitely need to rework the stat distribution system for this game if they're gonna, or for the this mode, if they're gonna keep it at this difficulty. Because this is how many stats we had. I know we're not going for like every single one when we see it because we prioritize the miles, but still, this is all the stats we have from going through this. And it would only be like 50% higher if we were actually targeting them. So it is pretty bad how many stats we got. It doesn't keep up like even remotely with how much the enemy scales. Luckily there are ways around it. Trickster Shot, Mang, anything that has insta-kill. As far as legal options for this mode, Death Mark and insta-kill off the final trait, which we have here, off the 7%, as well as Trickster Shot, insta-kill, and Death Mark. Those are like the three main options you have. It's like Thief Hero class, Trickster Shot, and Death are like your three biggest options for dealing with it. I almost could put a Death on the team if I really wanted to. I'm doing this because I'm trying to control their casting so they don't hit us as hard. Though you could go... Death actually would probably win quicker. Not two Deaths, but a single Death on our team. Because we'd still have a Great King in order to disable them. The only reason I'm not using it is Death Mark is an extremely absurdly inconsistent mechanic. Though it would technically do more damage than like 5 of these casts, so if we got lucky enough early on in a fight, it actually would be fine. But I like my double gray king. We'll stick with double gray. So we might consider going Def at some point here. Like, it would be an improvement to the team, I feel. At least with how deep we are now. Like, we're getting to the point where Gray King has such diminishing returns on his value. Speaking of which, I cannot actually kill the enemy Gray King. Oh no. This is actually slightly problematic, because we might lose to the enemy Gray King, which will be kind of funny. Because we're using a Gray King team that's about to lose to Gray King. That was a decently lucky Cascade. Did not get the green from the other Cascade, though, unfortunately. Well, let him have that other skull. Oh, wait, does that one-shot us? It does. Do you have Agile? No, you do not. You know, I'm just going to let him kill us. I think it's fine. Because we're going to trickster him. That kills him. And now all we need is, like... Oh, he's going to resummon, though. This could be so annoying. His resummon does come in at a pretty low level, only 151. But it's still an annoying resummon, nonetheless. So we'll take a green here. Ideally, it would have surged. It did not. I actually don't want to cast Gray King once we have him up, because I want the purple to feed into the other thing. Why don't you go take that over? Take a skull there. Do I have a Cascade here? No, yes, kind of. I'm just going to go for green. He's just going to do nothing. I really wish that thing was better. There's so many good art troops that are just, like, horrible. That is one of them. What's the best starting class in Puzzle Quest 3? I would have originally said Paladin, but they nerfed it into the ground 2 patches ago. I think it might still be Paladin, though. I personally had the best option with Assassin. Like, when I first played, I found Assassin to work out the best. However, in the current meta, it's hard to tell. Because for the longest time, Paladin was, like, definitively, like, you will auto-win Puzzle Quest 3 entire game just by having Paladin. Because Barrier was so broken. But 2 patches ago, they nerfed Barrier into the ground. So that became a lot less viable. Still viable, but a lot less viable. The main thing I like about Thief... Actually, I'm not sure the exact balance they did in the most recent patch, but I believe... what's that one green one called? Shaman. Shaman might actually be the strongest unless they, like, overly nerfed in the most recent patch, because I haven't really looked at the game too much since the last patch. But Shaman was pretty broken on launch, upon launch of the game. I'm not sure if they toned it down yet. Just don't pick Necromancer. Don't pick Necromancer and you're probably fine. We did that for our lore-based playthrough. For whatever reason, it won the poll. But I would say Necromancer, unless they, like, overly buffed it like crazy in the most recent patch, is definitively, like, the worst class in the game to try to win through the storyline. It is just so bad. Mostly because every hero class in the game is based on a color, but it's based on skulls. And that's really bad, because you can't mana accumulate from its final ability, which makes it horrific as an option. Oh wait, why did I think that would kill? I was doing that like, oh, that will definitely kill him. Not only was 83 not enough to kill his 84, but he also has 25% spell reduction. Whoops. Let's see. I'm just going to take a red there. Hey, we got a double kill. That was a very useless double kill, but we got a double kill. What shape does this one do? Is it plus shaped? I'm pretty sure this one is plus shaped. It is plus shaped. It's the other one that's X shaped. Let's see. He is stealthy, right? Yeah. I knew that going in. I was just like, what if he doesn't? Let's see. So does this actually trigger them off of purple? No, it doesn't. Come on, it's a purple gem. It's also a yellow gem. Why doesn't that work? Come on, you could have given us that. Another instant kill? Oh, no, that was the 7 damage. We just killed him with 7 damage. I think that's like the 3rd time that has happened in all these battles total. But we do have a perk on our hero here that does 7 damage to last slot per extra turn. I am pretty sure it has gotten only 3 kills, but it's really funny when it gets one. Chilling with coffee at work, nice. I still, to this day, don't drink coffee. I'm not sure if I should give it another chance. Because it's been such a long time since I've had coffee. I'm just trying not to been drinking like too much caffeine. And I feel like if I was to ever like actually like coffee, my caffeine consumption would go to dangerously high levels. Which is one of the reasons I've kind of like never tried coffee again after like initially hating it. Because I'm almost concerned with like how much coffee I would drink if I actually did like it. Like my concern isn't that I'm gonna have coffee and I'm gonna hate it again. My concern is I'm gonna have coffee again and actually like it. Because I'll definitely drink way too much if I actually like coffee. So I'm probably just never gonna drink coffee and just assume I still hate it. Because it's probably better for my health if I do. Let's see. What do we need here? I'll take the purple there. Grab our little skull poke. What do we need? We'll take a trickster onto... Hey, we got a resummon, nice. But yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. We actually know if you resummon before you do the cast. That is situationally useful. Only in the more dire situations is that info, like, good. Because in that situation, our choice of enemy would not have been... Like, it wouldn't have been any difference if we did or did not get the summon there. Also, thank you, Mulu, for the $10 donation. Gosh, you've been doing so many of those lately. Thank you so much. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. So I'm doing that so we can set up the green here, which he let us have. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Got it off of Sky. Got a resummon. Getting everything going our way. Have a cup of coffee on me. I'll use it for tea. I am a big fan of tea. Not any kind of fancy teas, just like, you know, the standard basic ones. Nothing too special. What I drink tends to be, like, so average. like, I'm pretty sure 90% of what I drink is just water, which is probably the best anyways. Though I do feel like I should start picking up better quality water. It's just a lot of better quality water is so expensive compared to, you know, generic brand stuff. Especially with prices going up. Let's see. What do we even take here? I'm gonna take a blue here and just kind of hope things work out. Yeah, Super Chat is a lot of fun, I do have to say. It was a good suggestion to activate it. It also makes it a lot easier when someone posts like a question or comment through it. Because it's very obvious to read. Like, they're very, 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 like, standing out. I'm a lot worse at reading the emojis, though. Because there's not anything to read, necessarily. Just a thank you to whoever gave it. Because I have missed some people who did emojis, but I haven't missed anyone who's commented something in a super chat so far. I don't believe I have. I sure hope not. I'm trying to read them all. As well as all the normal comments as well. How about some coffee beans for Isabel to grind? Because she loves grinding so much. I'm pretty sure Isabel drinks a lot of coffee. I would not be surprised. I've just been trying to cut back on caffeine when I can. Like, I was like way overly into soda. Like, if I didn't drink any soda in college, I would probably be like 50 pounds lighter than I currently am. Like, I'm pretty sure that was like one of the main contributing factors to me getting over 200 pounds was soda existing. Let's see. What do we even take here? That's a red hit, I think. Red really doesn't do anything, though. You know, I'm just going to deny yellow. The only problem with that, it also does like 0 damage to the enemy. Pretty much 0. Right, they're starting to whittle us down a little. How on earth is Valraven still alive? Let's change that. Because I don't want to kill this yet. We'll just let it live for a moment. They do have overlap, so we'll just target red even though we don't use the mana. Looks like we got a double summon. Unfortunately, that's almost a bad thing because now they're just blocking me. And also, thank you, NASA, for the $5 thing. Also, you can just put the question in the super chat too. It'd make it a lot easier to notice or for me to read. Let's see. What was your question? I just go look back at it. Because the problem is when I like scroll this way, it's harder to find where the message is. How about so? Oh, never mind. I already read that. NASA, I can't find your question. But if you guys are going to send a question, a reminder in super chat, the best way is just literally copy paste the question as a super chat. Because I can't find what your question even is. Let's see. Oh, question for Tacit. Should you craft Xenos or one of the Apocalypse troops. They're generally the last troops you should ever craft, because they're all part of the Apocalypse Kingdom, which does not contribute at all to your kingdom upgrades. If you were to do one first, I would say Xenos, not because he's good. Technically, of the 5 you mentioned, I would say Famine is the best still. He used to be even more broken back in the day, though he's a lot more balanced now to a degree where he's not normally used. However, he is the strongest of the 5. However, I would say Xenos is your best bet to craft if you're going to bother to do one of the 5 of them. The main reason for this is there's an achievement associated to getting him. So if you're achievement hunting for everything in the game, you technically need to do that at some point. So if you're going to bother getting one of the 5, you might get him just for the achievement. But all 5 of the Apocalypse troops are really bad in the current state of the game. Famine being the best, and Xenos being the only one really worthwhile to get just because of the achievement associated to it. They're among some of the last mythics you would ever get in the game, as they do not contribute at all to kingdom upgrades, whereas every other useless mythic does. Like even the one we're getting this Friday, even though I would consider it probably like a C, D tier mythic, maybe C, because it is a true damage after all. But even though it's a pretty average, slightly below average mythic, it's still better than anything that's Apocalypse related, because, you know, it actually helps with kingdom upgrades, whereas everything from Apocalypse does not. So they're among the last things you would ever want to get in the game. But yeah, of those 5, I would say Xenos. It's either Xenos or none. Most likely none. But at some point you need to craft him for the achievement. Let's see. That's like a skull, I think, actually. Unfortunately, it does not kill all the way. But a bit of damage pressure, if nothing else. Red hits you, right? Yes, it does. I hate having a target red because we don't actually use any red on this team. Almost makes me want to put Def on the team because then we can actually utilize red. But I also like being able to disable them constantly, which is fun. Because then we never need to worry about them casting at all, which makes it a lot easier to not die. Let's see. You have Gargantor and don't have most of every mythic. Yeah, Gargantor. Oh gosh. Yeah, I at one point considered him the worst mythic in the game because he was at one point. Luckily now he's only like the 3rd or 4th worst or 5th worst. Like he's not actually the worst anymore, which is kind of cool. He's pretty far down there though. But hey, if nothing else, one okay thing about getting a bad mythic from Groshnak is that every mythic is bad from Groshnak, so at some point you need to get one that's bad regardless, because there is no such thing as a good mythic from Groshnak. So technically having one bad mythic from Groshnak is not horrible, even 2 if you still need it for the kingdom upgrade. It's only beyond that point when it would start to get bad. Wait, does it even have 3 mythics? I don't remember. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 for that one, because a lot of them are starting to hit that 3 mark. But, yeah, every single one in that location is just so bad for whatever reason. At least they're keeping it consistent. Because every single one is just horrific there. So at least none of them are out of line by being good. They're just all equally bad, pretty much. In their own unique way. Alright, I'm just gonna hit green here. We just went off the trickster shot then. Because it's probably better randomly picking up a useless Groshnak troop and then having it available when you need the upgrade, rather than actively going out of your way to try to get one of the worst options in the entire game just to upgrade a kingdom. Which is probably the only good thing about getting that horrible mythic. Is you don't have to waste resources later to have to go out of your way to get a horrible mythic just to upgrade the kingdom. Because you already have it. Let's see. Oh gosh, he has Lust. I just noticed. Is this our first battle with Lust? Lust is so annoying. It's more annoying when you have like double Lust in a PvP battle. But the main thing that her gimmick is charm a random enemy when an ally dies, which means you generally want to kill her first. But there's a problem. Some teams run 2 Lusts. So if you kill 1 Lust first, you're still killing a Lust, which triggers the other Lust. You can, of course, stun it. However, that also assumes you have stun. That has the assumption that you have stun. Somewhere's on your team that can actually stun it. Purple's great here, isn't it? Oh, wow. Wait, his whole team is purple. Why don't I just keep targeting purple? While also taking green when we can. Because that's some pretty good value there. I do want a trickster shot here. However, we get it from Cascade, so that's perfect. Because we have full mana now. Who's the biggest threat? Actually, last slot, because he's just going to resummon anyways. He doesn't get a charm there, but it's fine. As much as I want to kill less first, feel like we get better value that way. Take the green there. Throw down. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, now here's a moment where what we target is heavily dependent on if we get a summon. If we get a summon, I target Dragon Soul. If I don't get a summon, I target first slot. There we go. Then we take a skull. And the main reason for that is Dragon Soul, when it dies, it's going to have that baby dragon thing with full mana. It's not guaranteed, but it's 75%. Or no, it's 50% chance. It sure feels like 75% chance. But it definitely feels like it triggers way more than it doesn't. That is for sure. Let's see. I'll take that over. Hopefully it doesn't deny us on green, as that is pretty much the only thing we need. Never mind. We have full mana regardless next turn. I can just deny him on purple. I got a little bit of a cascade value, but I think we just win unless he gets lucky. In which case, this is a very sketchy battle. Good, we got him. We didn't get any summon there at the end, but oh well, still won. Win's a win. Hey, we got another 1,000. Let's keep going. The last final stretch, 3,000 more. The stream doesn't end till we get it. And we'll hand out the code at 19,000. How about that? Yeah, the stream's not ending till we hit it. It's the main and pretty much only goal of the stream. Is hit 20,000 miles. And join the 20,000 mile club. Or isn't that almost what the achievement sounds like, or is said? Oh no, it would say I would walk 20,000 miles. Isn't that based on a song? Isn't that a reference to some song lyrics? I can't remember the exact song off the top of my head, but it definitely seems like a song reference. I already like know the hum in my head of like the melody. Though I'd be like so bad at replicating it. But it's definitely based on a song. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Mister got it. Yep, that's the one. I'd play it on stream for a second, but we will probably get copyright stricken if we play it for longer than like 3 seconds. But yeah, that's the one. Let's see. Take a purple. He has lost like all his armor now, and his Hierophant has gotten in the way of my mana, which is kind of unfortunate. I was gonna take this over for now, and then we can target like I almost want to target green, to be honest. Does that bring us to kill range? No, it doesn't. No. If he used green, it would. I'm just gonna target red because I don't want to be any stats there. If we can help it. Does this kill him now? It does. There we go. Hey, we got another Hierophant. Well, honestly, that's a bad thing, not a good thing. Because now whenever I get green, it doesn't go into it, so now I need to wait out like several turns. There takes so much green that I bypass the green block. Or kill it, that works too. Actually, that's a good strategy. Good job. I actually needed that. We can also just kill it. And then the mana just goes straight into it. Problem though, I don't have any greens. There we go. And now we win. 800 damage. We still haven't gotten a 1,000 damage bow yet. We will at some point though. We're definitely gonna hit a 1,000 damage bow. Is Grey King in the drop table for event keys? Yes, he is. Though he's only going to be for like several more hours. So if you want to go get Grey King, go get him now. Because as soon as reset occurs, there's going to be a Mythic for Golvania. And there's a good chance that Mythic from Golvania is going to overwrite everything that's currently in the event key drop table. So it is highly advised if you want to get Grey King or Draculus to do it within the next 5 hours. Because we don't know for sure how it's going to act, but there's a good chance this weekend you will not be able to get Grey King nor Draculus. But Draculus isn't really relevant for this event. But Grey King sure is. But yeah, if you want to get it, open your event keys now. Because you got like 5 hours and 15 minutes left before you probably won't be able to again. At least this week anyways. Let's see. I need green and a lot of other colors. None of them are available. You know what? I think we're about to put a def on our team. I kind of want to run a 3rd slot def, I think. Maybe a 2nd slot def. My only concern where I put it is I feel like we're going to get less Grey King procs. Because we will, obviously. That's my biggest concern with doing that. I'm gonna target blue. I was gonna target green, but I don't want to deny green from my board because it's probably our most important color. Though we're blocked so much, I actually do want to target green here. Before I was gonna give him a green extra turn. Oh wait, but Hierophant blocked it. No, I forgot. You know what? I'm about to just cast this just to give us Green Storm and then have it immediately die, so it's no longer blocking my mana. Strategy. But yeah, now that'll make it more likely we'll get what we need onto the board. The only problem is we don't really have a way to cycle the board. This doesn't help much. Let me go get rid of his summoner before he summons like a billion times. Luckily, we're also summoning a billion times. Also forgot to take the green. Whoops, I mean the yellow. Can't even say the color correctly. The amount of times I actually say what color is which is actually really high. I'm surprised that's still a thing. There's only 6 colors in this game. Yet I feel like at least once a week I will missay what a color is for a different color. Who on earth do we want to kill? He has so much barriers to the point where we have to do that. Gosh, we're getting really lucky on summons. And that's good because she actually has a double poke, and that will allow us to double remove barrier. First, we need to actually get mana, though. Does he use green? No. Oh, our best bet is to target yellow. Alright, we're in the clear. We just have to keep targeting yellow when we win. That's all we have to do. Because we just throw a trickster onto him. That will not kill him, surprisingly. I guess we'll take that skull. That wasn't to do damage to him. That was just meant to make sure he wouldn't have it. And then we just take a yellow, and he's basically dead. And now he's re-silenced. This does not double tap when there's only one left. So unfortunately, that does not really do much damage to him. To enough of a degree where it's actually better to not even bother taking the mana. Oh, we got a bandit now. Oh, we had a bandit. I survived for several seconds. Oh, you're doing a birthday stream soon, Genki? When's that? Ooh, when's your birthday stream? And what time will it be? Hopefully I can stop by. What day is that on? I definitely need to stop by to say happy birthday. Not sure how long I'll be able to stay depending on when the stream is. But definitely gotta stop by for a moment. Let's see. I'll take the brown. So what are you doing, like a karaoke-like thing? Stream will be on the 25th? Okay, so in about 20 days from now. Normally when I'm sleeping, well, I'll try to catch it. What day is the 25th? Let me double check. The 25th is a Wednesday. Yeah, I could probably catch it. Assuming we're not doing a morning stream on that Thursday, I'll be able to catch it. I just need to have a very weird sleep schedule. Because I believe you normally start streaming around like 4 a.m. my time. Or 5 a.m. or something. Well, I'll make sure to catch it then. Let's see. Not sure how long I'll be able to stay because I'll be like ultra tired. But definitely I'll stop by. Though do be careful if you're singing a bunch of copywritten songs because YouTube has algorithms that will track you if you sing too well. Let's see. Take that one over. I'm not sure how bad that even is. Normally because I never even attempt to try to have copywritten music on anything related to my channel. Because the music industry is very cutthroat when it comes to their intellectual properties. What do we want to take here? Take the brown. Well, even if you don't monetize, it can still end up triggering it, potentially. It's kind of like if you tried, like, streaming a movie, but didn't monetize it. Like, they would still crack down on you. But it's under that kind of category. Though I'm not sure exactly how it works. Let's see. I'll take that over. Does green even do anything here? No. I feel like we'd want to go for a blue or brown, and then just take green the following turn. Or now. Now works too. Hello, Lucian. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Mobarashi. If you didn't there, say hi. Welcome, welcome. Is Happy Birthday actually copywritten? Is it really? I don't know exactly how the DMCA works with it. I just know you wouldn't want to have a strike on your channel. I don't know the exact mechanics because I never mess with it. What do we even take here? Take that over. Because of course it can fall under fair use depending on how you do it. It's just fair use is a very, very, very flimsy term. Let's see if I take that over. Now, we are in a somewhat unfortunate situation. I want to say yellow is our best bet here. Actually, purple probably is. A little bit weird denying purple with this team, but there are situations where it is worthwhile. Right, I'm going to do that just to kill him out of the way. I highly doubt he's going to go for a green, and he doesn't, so we'll take that. I'm going to poke onto you, and hopefully get a skull to kill. And all we really need is one more Trickster Bow, and I think we're fine. Just have to Trickster last shot, and he's basically dead. Unless something really bad happens. Yay, Bandit, you came in to save us, thank you. Oh, another Bandit, thank you. Can we get a third? Nope. Oh, we might get a third by the end of this battle. Let's see, a third? Come on, give us a Hierophant. Give us one of every summon. Oh, we almost got one of every summon. Close, not quite. It tried. Tried its best. We're almost there. So we got 1,500 so far this stream. Still need another 2,500. Good thing we went to 16,000 last night and not 15,000. Gosh, we're still a while away. We're like an hour in and we're still like a little bit away. Well, not quite an hour. We're getting there though. We got a Valraven in play. I will ignore it initially, though. It is blocked on yellow, so we actually can ignore it for quite some time. I'm just gonna take a yellow here, I think. Over that. Grab a green from over there. Trickster. Actually, yeah, I could just cascade that, so we'll get that. Take the other green. Throw a Trickster onto you. Because I'm trying to get down to the point where we can just one-shot the Valraven. I think it's our main goal here. I'm going to pressure some damage on Dragon Soul, though. I probably should be killing this. The only problem is next Trickster shot will not kill it. It's going to be slightly short on damage. My biggest concern is he's going to resummon, so we should probably redirect our Grey King there next, or even our True Damage Poke. So Dragon Soul's going to do almost nothing, which is really good for us. This needs to die next, oddly enough. And then we deal with the Valraven. So we throw this down. You hopefully get full mana. You do. I almost want to target this onto green, oddly enough. Blue or green. The reason I want to do green is it's going to give us Trickster Shot to go kill Valraven, and we do have enough damage, so I'm just going to go for green. That kills him out. No, we're 1 mana short! I just assumed that was enough mana on the board. Whoops. Apparently it is not. Take a skull. He's going to summon, and he... Oh, wait, I thought that was extra turn skull. Whoops. Well, you die. Kill that out. And I would basically just win. They both use purple. Target purple. Unfortunately gets resummon. Oh gosh. If that thing gets lucky enough, he could just infinite loop us. It's very unlikely. So there's a non-zero chance it could happen. Luckily he dies. Oh, 1,003 damage! We did it! We got 1,000. 1,003. The reason it's 3, or 1,003. It has a base damage of 3. Which is why it's showing as 1,003 at 1,000 magic. Because you can actually have over 1,000 damage in this game. I can't remember what the highest amount of damage you can actually do in one single cast. But it is actually multiple thousands. Even though your magic can only go to 1,000, that does not mean the damage you can do with one cast is capped at 1,000. If you have a multi-hit that's multiple thousands or something similar, it will hit for, each individual 1,000. So you can still hit Like Athena 9000, I believe, oddly enough, can hit for, I think, 3,000? Oddly enough, not 9,000 though, but if it somehow got 1,000 magic, I believe it does have enough. Wait, I can't remember what its lower value is, so maybe, I'm not sure. But I believe it can end up theoretically hitting for a bit over 3,000 damage. And if it was fairy fired and everything, you could hit for like, what, 5,000 almost? So you can hit pretty high with it. Unfortunately, it cannot hit 9,000 now, which would be really, really funny if it could. I guess if you account for true damage, it technically is hitting 9,000 with Fairy Fire. Because if you're doing 3,000 something, and you're getting Fairy Fire for 50% extra, you're theoretically doing around 4,500-ish, but it's true damage, so technically you're doing over 9,000. So technically, a 1,000 magic Tina 9,000 with Fairy Fire on the enemy can theoretically hit over 9,000, in a sense. Not directly, though. What are we looking for? I don't need to change. Why am I looking at my team like, what do I need to change here? I'm just so used to like Guild War needing to do it. Because we just had Guild War last week. Will 1,000 shield or health appear at full number? Yes. It can't go above 1,000 though. Both of those are locked. Same as magic. Like magic can't go above 1,000. But due to how damage is calculated on some troops, it can go above 1,000. But something like HP and armor will never go above. HP, armor, and attack can never be over 1,000. Nor magic. But the reason why magic can still technically do it is because of the other variables affecting it. Similar to how your skull is technically capped at 1,000, but you can still hit 3,000 with a triple damage. You can also hit 5,000 with, you know, a 5-time skull option. It's very unlikely you'll ever have the chance to be able to do so, especially with how durability works in this game. Since theoretically, 2,000 is the most you could ever do damage-wise to something. Because it's impossible to have more than 2,000 durability. The exception being if they have barrier as well, in which case theoretically you could do about 3,000. Like if Athena 9000 had 1,000 magic and hit all 3 shots at something that has barrier, like it would do 2,000 damage to it, but it would also break through barrier, meaning, you know, you still technically got all 3 of your 1,000 plus damage shots off. We'll take a purple. There's almost no situations where anything like that ever happens, though. Except this game mode. Because stats actually go this high. Which is probably one somewhat interesting thing that's actually I kind of like about this mode. Because we don't really actually get to see the game be played at this high of a stat level normally. Nowhere else in the game really goes this high. So I guess that's one thing that's kind of cool about this mode. It definitely scales way too hard relative to what stats you get in return. But it's a really heavy upscaling battle kind of system. Where even if you're in like the end of endgame, you still need to upscale properly. There's a lot of things in like super endgame you don't necessarily need to like super scale for, just because you know, the stats aren't as big of a difference. Like there's still a big difference in some situations, like, you know, level 500 delves, but it's not as big a difference as like literally thousands of stats. What do we take here? I almost want to take blue. It only hits one thing. Also, I was wondering why we got shuffled. Gosh, he just moved me in like the worst possible location. What I actually want to do is not target brown. It is very beneficial if we keep brown alive, because we want him to just never, we want him to move us. We want him to move us back into position, is what we want here. So I'm going to kill this. I want him to take brown. He refuses to take brown. We're going to go for like a purple here, I think. Yeah, purple again. There's like 0 purple on the board because he keeps going for it. But now we can kill him. And now maybe he'll reorganize us. Oh, wait. We got 7% insta-kill. Nice. Oh, that came in nicely. Oh, do I need that? Also, that's still one of the funniest pets to me. This is still like one of my favorite pets in the game. Just that facial expression. It seems like such a meme. But I already have it maxed. Anyways. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Don't we have a class event today? I will be completely ignoring it, but we showed the team on Monday. But we do have Death Knight class. This is the team I mentioned over here. Though I think I might have tweaked it for something else we did this week. Though you'd probably want to switch it to like Archmagus or something. This is me having to switch it to be able to make it pure undead, because we needed it for something. But, or, you know, I need to make it, like, pure Golvania, I mean. Because we need that for, like, something on Monday. But you can, like, change it out for Archmagus. Oops, I just completely yeeted it. Whoops. Goodbye, weapon. But yeah, basically it's anything around Black Manacle is perfectly fine. Anyways, oh yeah, we still didn't do the dailies. We'll do that in a little bit, though. Not quite yet. Let's keep going. If nothing else, we'll do it after we hit 20,000. Is Death Knight a good class? No. Though it does have a really funny gimmick. You can kill it instantly with Elspeth to turn 1 4 times Death Mark the opposing team. Is this ever worthwhile doing? Pretty much not. However, is it really funny? Yes. It's also extremely funny with Sacrifice, if you don't want to go the Elspeth route. Like, there's two ways to use it. You instantly kill it with Elspeth, or you very quickly kill it with Sacrifice. The troop called Sacrifice. Like, those are the main two ways to play Death Knight. And they both involve you not using Death Knight. Like, you use the Death Knight hero class, but it immediately dies within, like, 0 to a few turns. Depending on what method you're using. Like, it dies near instantly, or literally instantly if you're using Elspeth. But you use it entirely just to land 4 times Deathmark. Because it is still, to this day, the most efficient way to entirely Deathmark the opposing team. There is no quicker way to full Deathmark than to just simply, like, Elspeth your Death Knight. And you get mana accumulation from it as well. Which is pretty good value if you think about it. Like, the closest next thing is, like, using a Death Cast. Or any of them that can, like, extra turn spam it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Whoops. What the color is this guy again? I think he uses red. He does. But, yeah, it's a pretty funny gimmick. A very situational gimmick. But a funny one nonetheless. Yeah, you do have to be careful with that gen key. Like, even if you don't monetize it, like, they still crack down on some stuff like that. I would definitely look into it before you do it. Like, you'll still probably be able to do a bunch of songs. I would just make sure you look into it, like, legally, before you do. Because, gosh, our music company's, like, really, really annoying with that. It's why you never hear, like, any background music on my streams. Like, there are music that you can use that is safe for it and everything like that, but, I just don't deal with it. Don't even want to take the chance. Though I have commissioned some more music recently. Luckily, none of that's ever going to be copywritten. Because they're all by smaller creators who would never have the ability to fight it. Plus, I technically own the rights. Let's see. I'll take that down. Speaking of which, I never did show the other song. We might need to do that after we hit 20,000. Because I did get another one the other day. I've actually had 3 people do the exact same premise, and I find it interesting how much drastically different all 3 of them are, with almost the exact same prompt. Like, you can give 10 different people the exact same prompt, and I'm pretty sure you're going to get 10 completely different results that aren't even remotely the same. Let's see, what do we take here? I'll take a yellow, I think. Still got to deal with Valraven. Which is concerning. Oh, what do we want? Probably green. Because we want to pressure the Valraven down. Oh, but then we still have to deal with Lust. You know, I'm going to kill Lust first, then deal with Valraven. Because worst comes to worst, I can just keep targeting yellow. He can't do anything. Like, we have a while before he's a threat. Plus, he's blocked on green. I mean, he's blocked on yellow, I mean. Once again, saying the wrong color. Whoops. Let's see. You'd think after, like, 7 years of playing this game and, like, 6 years of streaming it, or, you know, covering content on it, I would get the colors correct, but nope. If anything, I almost get worse over time. There's no point in taking green. The main reason for that is, we're already gonna have full mana off enchant. So I'm just gonna do that. Then poke him to death, and then we kill him with Trick. Oh, that didn't kill. But then we kill that with Trickster. That would have been a fail if he survived with 1 HP there. Then we just target purple, and we basically just win. Because I get silence on the last threat he has, and now we just take green until we win. Even if he takes every skull, we still survive. Unless he cascades like a billion of them. And we win. And we got a resummon. Yeah, there we go. Let's keep going. 18,000. So close yet so far. The last 2,000 stretch. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we'll hand out the code when we hit 19,000. And then we'll go till we hit 20,000. I guess we'll go play that song a little bit, and then we'll go do our dailies, and then probably call it a wrap. But yeah, I did get another one. Still been working on that slowly. Though I definitely have been slacking on trying to learn how to code. Because that's like the most important thing, and I've probably been slacking on it the most. It's been a fun experience. Oh, let's see, we'll take that down. It'll be a while before we even have, like, anything even remotely considered a demo or alpha. Though I do really need to work on some smaller projects before I do the other one, though. What do we need here? I'll take a red. That is not a red. Why did I target brown? That was definitely supposed to be a red. I'll take that. Grab a... I almost just want to take blue, to be honest. That's so much blue on the board. We're gonna have Trickster next turn. I'm just gonna take a skull here and be hopefully fine. Luckily it's extra turn as well. Wait, what color is he using again? I hate that you can't see their colors when it's like that. I just want to make sure. Oh, I could have taken blue there. No, why did I do that? I could have free turned to blue. Not too big a deal though. We still win very easily. Okay, let's see if we can guess his color. I can't see what troop it is though. I want to say red. He has a lot of red in his thing right there. Okay. Oh no, it's flame troll. I see it now. It's blue purple. I couldn't see what the troop was because of the hunter's mark on it. I see what it is now. It's blue purple because it's fire troll. The fire troll's blue purple. He doubles red. However, he himself does not use red. I'll catch you later, Ricardo. Thanks for stopping by. Will the main game have NPCs? It's set up as a turn-based strategy, the main one I'll be doing. So to a traditional degree of NPCs, kind of no. Like, it depends what you consider an NPC. Because there's no overworld to the game. So there's not NPCs in that regard. My plan is to make every playable character an enemy. And a boss. Like, I'm doing it so we don't need as many assets. But I'm basically doing it in a way where every single character is a playable character, but also an enemy. And also a boss. Depending on what the situation is. And kind of structuring it around that. It's planned to have 27. Let's see. But that does mean 27 total. Like, literally across the entire game. But they're also all playable. What do we take here? So from a character select screen kind of sense, it actually has a lot of options. But from, like, a total enemy sense, it's actually quite low for a game like that. Because the total amount of enemies is not high at all. Let's see. Take the purple over. Hopefully I'll have a PC by then. Yeah, I do not plan to port it to mobile quite yet. Or even ever. That's a need to learn how on earth that would even work thing first. But yeah, all the testing and everything for it will be on PC. I do plan on trying to get it to work on controller though. But main thing is getting it working on PC with a mouse and keyboard. It's like priority 1. Let's see. We'll take the purple over. I just lost one of my options, didn't I? I kind of forgot you silence everything you touched, or technically everything that touches you. Okay, this is a weird situation where we may or may not win. First, let's kill out the only thing that can really obliterate us. And now everything can because we are vulnerable. Oh no. Oh no. My barrier. I can only survive 2 more hits. Luckily, I can take purple to gain mana now, which is kind of cool. Not something we can normally do with this team because we're blocked on a billion different ways. Oh, that Hierophant summon! That's huge. That is so huge. I think we would have been fine without it. But gosh, did that make things 1,000 times easier. Oh wait, why did I take... Oh gosh. I took green thinking like, oh, it'll go straight into it. I forgot we're blocked, aren't we? Alright, let me do that so we're less blocked. Alright, Bandit coming into play. Hero's almost dead. Let me kill this because he's the last thing that can even remotely kill us. And now I believe we just win. I'm going to take purple just so he's blocking us less. But he'll block us even less if he's just dead. But then we have to worry about a skull just taking us out. Come on, 2 more turns. Oh, we have to survive. 2 more turns. 1 more turn. Just don't kill us somehow with a double skull. Good, we won. There we go. That was a very close, almost dead battle. But we got it. Oh yeah, someone was mentioning the cheat earlier. That we can use any weapon we want. Yeah, I was doing that on PC earlier and it worked. Someone actually mentioned it. I can't remember who was initially mentioned in our stream. But someone did mention that earlier. But yeah, I did not know about that. We used it to show Mang real quick. I didn't actually use it in the event. I just kind of showed it in the little team thingy. But yeah, we've only used legal teams so far. But yeah, it's definitely possible. And Mang would definitely be like one of the highest priorities because Mang is basically this weapon, but for skulls. So it's like your closest option if you don't have Trickster Shot, which allows you to kind of do a variant of this team, though you would have to use a barrier hero in first slot with Mang instead of using a last slot stealthy like we're using now. Like it'd be used inversely, but still a very similar premise. Just an inverse. Oh, we're gonna take red here, just to deny it all. Take a blue over there. I really need some green, so I need to move these greens closer together. Best way to do this is blue because we auto extra turn. And then we simply take the green. We could have also gotten lucky and gotten green cascade there. But we'll take that. Take a trickster on him. Even though I just damaged it with skulls, I do want to do it that way. Just so we can set up into the next thing. I'm going to take a green here even if he hits us, it's fine. We just really need green mana. I think purple's good here. Denies this whole team. Gosh, gray can get so much value. Oh wait, I took a green while we already had full mana. No! Yeah, gray can get so much value. I gotta be careful though, we're getting close to death. Him dying's fine though. Because we're mostly just looking for one-shots at this point. Oh, double kill! Nice. I didn't need it, but sure. Speeds us up a little. Like we weren't gonna lose if we didn't get it, but always great to see nonetheless. I'll stick a red here, I guess. Too bad we can't use a non-purple. Because having a non-purple in front of this weapon would be kind of nice. Because we're so blocked on purple because everything has to be purple. I'll take a blue and hope for green off the sky. We didn't get it, but we got a billion other things. Cool. I'll take a blue here. That denies almost everything that's useful. And now we just win. Oh, we didn't actually turn at the end there, though. Oh, he has Mistralis. That's concerning. Oh, you really need to get on that drain. I think we hit purple next. We absolutely have to start draining him like crazy. Oh, we also have to be careful. She has freeze. So we're going to have to take purple here. Then we're probably going to have to take... Oh, I don't want to have to target green. There's so much value here, though. I think we have to. Because I need to deny him. And then we can trickster his second shot. His second slot. And go from there. Actually, do I go for second? I just want to go for... Yeah, I'm going to go for second here. And then we just need to get mana back very quickly. Oh, that will definitely help. A little bit of skull pressure in there. He's going to poke us. It's fine. It's barely anything. I just needed a nice green take right here, which we're not frozen on, which is huge. Oh no! We're 1 damage short! Quick, hit purple. Actually, is it blue? Blue might actually be better value here, because I need to silence Mistralis, just to make sure it doesn't go crazy. Oh, we almost have a good take there. If I had a purple to the right there, we'd get red extra turn. If only you were 1 lower. I'm just gonna take this over and hope for something. Could have gotten triple brown there, didn't get it though. I was gonna pressure damage with this and hope it works out. It did, thank you. Okay, I just need a good bit of burst of mana. See if we could take, you know what, I'm just gonna take every green, just kill him directly. We already know we have enough damage. Lucky 7s. Almost triple 7, double 7. That's close as we're gonna get. Very unlikely it'll ever hit exactly all 7s. There we go. Oh, there was a celebrity that went to one of your colleges. That's pretty funny. I don't know anyone from my schools who ever became famous. Though I also knew almost no one from any school I've ever gone to. Let's see. What do we need here? I kind of want to take green here. It only hits one thing, but it gives us our weapon back. If we want to play it safe, we probably want to hit yellow. So you know I'm actually going to go for yellow. Probably should have done that true damage first, because now he's dead. Luckily, we got a summon. We're going to kill that out all the way. And you know what? We just keep targeting yellow. Oh, no, there's no yellow to target. There we go. Now we got yellow to target. That's funny. We denied so much yellow that we ran out of yellow to keep targeting. I'll see he's looking for mana at this point, because everything kills him. I think 1,003 damage is probably enough. There we go. Final 1,500. 500 more, we'll hand out a code. And then the final 1,000 stretch. I don't know. I personally am liking the Journey experience. There's a lot I wish they would change with it, and they changed literally none of it between the two Journey events, because there's so many flaws with this game mode. But honestly, I guess this might just be because we haven't had it that often. But I actually really like it. But it could also be the fact that we've only ever had it twice, whereas Guild Wars is at like 98. And a lot of the other ones are in like 20-something. So it could just be that we haven't played it that much. Because I really do hope they make some changes to it. Like, I could see me not liking it if, like, the 5th Journey event is the exact same that it is now. Like, if they make literally no changes to it by the time we get to, like, our 4th or 5th one. Because I highly doubt they're going to get any changes by the time the 3rd one comes in, like, 2 months or a month and a half from now. But if we're going into, like, the 4th, 5th, 6th Journey event and it's completely unchanged from how it is now, then I'll probably, like, hate it a bunch. But right now, I've actually been enjoying it. It still, like, seems ultra new, even though it's technically been out for, like, 6 months now. So take that over. Grab the other thing. It feels nice fighting things with such high stats. Because even in Faction 500, I don't feel like you ever really are fighting anything too high. Like, obviously they're pretty high, but, you know, it's not the same amount of high. It's high in a different way. Let's see. As in not as high. Yeah, this is only the 2nd Journey event, that's why I said. I'm saying if it wasn't changed by, like, the 4th or 5th. Let's see. We'll take a blue. Grab the poke over there. So we have blue-green. What's your color again? Blue. I'm going to target blue here. It secures a kill. And then we guarantee have full mana to kill first slot next turn. We're going to skull poke it. Oh, wait. Actually, we would rather... Oh, but you have stealthy. Yeah, that's why I said first slot. Oh, hey, we got 7% insta kill. Nice. Oh, that came in nicely. That would have taken a whole extra minute if that didn't happen. What do we even want here? Hey, that's something I should poll. I'm curious how many people are going for 20... I don't think we polled this earlier. How many people already got 20,000? How many people are going for 20,000? And if you're close. Let me go poll that. 1 second. Because I'm actually curious where people are at. Do you intend or already got 20,000 miles for the Journey event? Yeah, for the Journey event. Let's see. What are options? Let's see. What are options? Yes, got 20,000 miles this week. Yes, got it on the first one. Yes, got 20,000 miles on the first week. Or on the first... I'm just gonna say first one. Because it doesn't actually fit. Yes, got 20,000 miles on the first one. I don't know, what's a bit different way of saying it? I guess that's the only way that's gonna fit. Let's see. No, but currently working on it. No, and don't intend to. There we go. I think that works. Hopefully I spelled that all correctly because I did not double check. Also, why did I take him with a skull? Because I'm about to just tap him with a skull again. Or not a skull, but, you know, tear all his armor off. You don't have the gems for 20,000? You only had... oh, yeah, if you had 3,000, you'd have to use, like, every last gem to do it. That's true. Because we've actually only spent 2,850 gems. And I think we have enough to make it. Like, we only spent just shy of 3,000. Though that does depend heavily on how well you score. And what your win rate is and stuff like that. Because there's a good chance I will be able to get it done with only 8,000 or 2,850 is our total cost if we can get it done with where we're currently at. Which is a lot, but if you can compare it to a faction, it's basically the same price as maxing a faction or maxing a pet. I meant to target red there. Let's see. Luckily enchant will get it up in 2 turns. Biggest issue now is now we're blocked on purple there. He's just gonna keep resummoning as a bandit. That's good. Keep doing that. You're doing very well. Alright, let me actually target red this time. Though I probably should have taken that skull first. Luckily he left it there. Because there's another skull, although he denied my green, which is unfortunate because I need that color. The worst comes to worst, we can just wait out the timer. I'll take a skull, that's fine. Oh, we didn't get a third breed. Oh, there we go. So I was gonna say, we didn't get a third bandit, but we did get that. I killed that, so 1 skull can kill him out here. Like this, so. And now all we need is Trickster Shot, and we're blocked on green. I'm about to just target green directly. Because it actually saves us 1 turn. Oh no, 2 of them. Or actually saved us 2 turns. Oh no, 1 turn still, never mind. You're using Essence of Evil. Oh yeah, I was like, wait, how can you use Essence of Evil? It's purple restriction, but I forgot what the glitch. Yeah, Purple of Evil wouldn't be bad. Because normally you would only have access to Reflection of Good or the other one. So if you want a negative stats effect on the enemy, Essence of Evil would be stronger. If you're using legal weapons, Mirror of Reflection and Trick and Treat are 2 close equivalents. Not quite the same though. Because Mirror is all positive while doing explosions. And the Trick and Treat one does all positive and all negative, but has no mana accumulation. Which honestly I feel like is the worst of the 3. Though it is usable during this event. It's still not a bad weapon. It's just very situational when you bring it out. And this event is one where it's kind of usable. Kind of like how that red-purple book we were using earlier. Like, you would almost never use that instead of Life and Death. However, this was an event where it was actually useful because of resummon. Because it is pretty important to have resummon. I would advise every team to have some amount of resummon. Unless you're running, like, Barrier, Spam, Brown, Hero, and First, you should pretty much have, like, resummon everywhere on your team. Or not everywhere, but, you know, have, like, something safe on your team that will be doing resummon. In this case, it's our Hero that is doing that role. And generally it will be, either with a hero weapon or with a hero class. Now, let's start denying his team, but first let me go kill something important. Like that. Hey, I got a resummon. Okay, let's just target yellow. Because if I just double target yellow, he just dies. Actually, I might just target purple with the next one. Because they need the mana. I was just going to go into bandit. But at least we got the mana. I can always pass my turn for 82 damage. We can go steal his money. Does he even have any money? Here, give me your money. He gave me 4 gold. I stole your money. All 4 of it. It belongs to us now. It reminds me when we did the Koromon thing. We literally, like when we were doing that one like alternative Pokemon game, it was really funny. Because one of the first things we caught on Route 1 was like this bird that steals money from enemies. And we literally robbed every trainer in the entire lands, the entire storyline. Like, I'm pretty sure we were the antagonists by the time the story ends. Not canon-wise, but, you know, like, what we were doing action-wise. I think we were. Because we literally robbed everyone until we saved the world. So we're as much of a protagonist as we were the antagonist. Let's see, I'll take that over. Let's see. I'll take the skull over. Take a blue. We were Robin Hood. We were like inverse Robin Hood. What do we need here? We were just stealing everything to break the economy. Sounds about right. Yeah, getting the random transform can be pretty powerful on Essence of Evil. I must keep forgetting that's even an option on it. Because one interesting thing that transform does for a couple years now, transform actually halves the level of anything you transform. So this level 730 would become a level 365. It would become a level 365 if we were to transform it, which is obviously way lower than what it is by exactly half. So it's actually really strong to have transform when you're starting to get this deep. There's other mechanics that are also really good though. But transform is definitely stronger the higher the level difference you go. It's one of those mechanics where in a PvP-like situation, unless you really mess up their team, it's not really doing much because it's not making their troop that much, well, weaker. But in something like this, you're like literally halving their level. Which is not exactly having their stats, but it's definitely substantially reducing their stats. Alright, now we just have to target blue, assuming it lives that long. Which somehow it did. I'm actually gonna take a skull first, and then we just take anything. And by that, I mean purple, because I need purple more. Also because it's more populated. No, let's take a green and he dies. Doesn't really matter what we do here. Kill him with 1,000 damage. 1,000 true damage. As long as he doesn't have barrier, that will kill. Right, 2 more battles, we'll hand out a code. And then we have 1,000 points to go. So close yet so far. Oh, we do have a Valor even to deal with, which is not good. I kind of want to take red or blue here. Oh wait, I don't have, never mind. I was trying to cast Great King while not having Great King. Great strategy. Oh, who's he going to give armor to? I almost want to wait and then cast it on Valraven. I was going to cast it now. Oh, he cast it on himself. That's actually a scary amount of damage. I think the scarier thing about it is not necessarily the damage that he did there either. It's more so the fact that he removed all of our barriers. Because that's not good. Yeah, the big issue with this fight right now is surviving. Like, that's actually probably more... Oh, no, he actually rolled his... Gosh, really? In all fairness, he did have a 34% because there's so much purple on the board. But he just got us with a 34. Oh, gosh. This is a very weird situation. I think I have to silence here. Even though he's going to kill us back. Alright, we 100% need a revive here. There we go. Okay, I wanted to kill the insta-kill option. Just in case he wanted to insta-kill our hero. In case we didn't get a resummon. Because he does have to target whatever we have there. Oh, but then again, they both have stealthy, so yeah, he could have... unless it's a bandit. Like, a bandit doesn't have stealthy. Because you can make it not have stealthy through that really weird method back in the day. Like 2 years ago. Hopefully they'll bring that back. Because there's actually no way to redo it if you didn't already do it. That or needed to balance the game around being able to disable traits. Something they said they would never actually implement. Which is unfortunate because it really needs it. Yeah, scroll spam is really risky to run. It's one of the reasons I didn't show it in a Monday video and why to this day I still have not ran it for this mode. Because I ran it last time. And while it could get some quick wins, the amount of backfire that it could do is so absurdly high that I would advise pretty much never using a skull spam team for this mode, unless there's just absolutely nothing else that's usable. But there's enough flexibility for this mode that you have other options, mostly true damage based. Like almost all of them are true damage based. Oh, score flat. Oh no! Oh no! I gotta use, oh, that's kind of awkward. Alright, we can do it once because we have barrier. However, every subsequent... Oh, good! I got rid of his. But, we gotta use Grey King to pop the reflex. Because if I do it with Hero, we're gonna insta-kill ourselves. Which would be very, very bad. Let's see. Wait, we gotta be really careful with that. So whatever we do here has to be purple or yellow. I guess we'll go for purple then. Because I can't accidentally one-shot herself. There we go. I think we're fine now. But yeah, reflect, if we hit something, would reflect like 400 damage back, which would almost one-shot us here. And obviously if it went one stage further, it would one-shot us. Luckily we killed the thing that has reflect, so we should be fine now. Definitely meant to be on brown. Or purple. Either or. Anything that wasn't whatever it clicked. Oh, we got extra armor from that. Nice. Oh, there we go. 19,000. I did say earlier we'd hand out a code at 19,000. That is indeed a number that says 19,000. So I'm going to go hand out this code, and then we'll continue to grind. Let's go to 20,000. Go get this thing finally done. See the little achievement pop up in the corner. And never need to play this game mode ever this much again. Because realistically, we're never, ever, 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 ever playing Journey this much in a future week. I am pretty sure. Like, we're still going to do it for all rewards, obviously, and help out the guild in that regard. But this is probably the deepest we will ever be playing this mode. But there you guys go. There's a redeem code. Unless we're just doing it for fun, or to try to make a leaderboard for the fun of it. But there you guys go. There's a redeem code used on gemswar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu in the bottom left corner. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Copy paste random numbers and letters. And give same order as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And only usable on PC mobile version of the game. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. If you guys still have any other questions, definitely feel free to leave it in chat. And let's go get this final 1,000. Let's keep going. But yeah, we've been done with this like for so long. Mostly because like almost all the guild went for leaderboard. Because realistically, I feel like everyone Mount North upwards is probably going for leaderboard. Oh no, Cookie, are you going for leaderboard? If the answer is yes, then probably like everyone around you also is and above. So, yeah, I assume most of the people there are. It looks like everyone down here. Actually, that's surprising. Azala's not going for it? I'm actually kind of surprised. Would have kind of thought she would. Or maybe she did the first time around. There's a chance she actually did it the very first time. Because that's another thing to consider too. Anyone who already did it probably has no intention to ever do it again. Which is a factor. Anyways, well, let's keep going. Get ourselves some armor. This is the higher mile. Yeah, it is. There we go. Good, no problem for the code, everyone. Enjoy. 20k and done. Yep, that sounds about right. Also, I'm kind of surprised. On the poll, half of people don't intend to get the achievement thingy. Or at least not this time around. I guess that makes sense. Because if you're earlier on in the game, or even at the point where you don't have like near infinite gems, it is quite a sink. Because realistically, you are spending roughly like minimum like 3,000 gems or so. Like, it is possible to do it slightly below, but you'd have to be really, really consistent with the battles. And it could take as high as like 5,000 or 6,000. Especially if you decide you want to do 50% bonus for all the battles, which would help speed things up slightly. But if you do it that way, you're at like minimum 6,000, because you're just doubling your sigil cost at that point. Which is one way of doing it. Because you'd have a lot more stats to use. And it would probably get done a bit quicker because you'd also be able to get more points because you'd be able to win each battle quicker. But yeah, I don't know. I said we might not go for a super high score for another Journey event. But if we want a leaderboard, I feel like the next Journey event could be a fun one to try to do it for. The only problem with that is I wouldn't want to burn myself out on the Journey event. If we went for a leaderboard like that, it might make me not like the 4th time it comes around. Oh, no, we might. Because I feel like as many people wouldn't try going for it at that point. And if you throw down like 5,000 and play out every battle, I feel like you could actually get a leaderboard with it. Because it seems like one of the funner modes to try to do it for. If we were to try to do it. It just requires so many resources. We'd also have to get such an early lead early on just to make sure it would intimidate anyone else from even trying to pass it. Because that's one good strategy for the leaderboard things. You just get such an aggressive lead that no one even tries contesting it. Like literally doubling whatever second place is, if not tripling. Maybe not that crazy sometimes, but you know. Like definitely going way higher than it. I think I want a purple here. Purple only hits 2, surprisingly. Oh, no, never mind 3. I forgot Avina. Gosh, Avina, you're so useless in the current state of the game. She at one point was the only way to farm souls. That was only for like a month or 2. But there was a point where you had to farm souls on her 1 soul at a time. Now it's her souls is based on how much magic she has. +4. However, she used to at one point only give 1 soul per cast. And that was the only way to properly soul farm. Which was pretty funny compared to the current state of the game, where you can get like 50,000 per hour. Because I believe before, like 100 an hour, like 100 to 200, like that was like the soul rate you could expect when the game launched. Now you can do like 50,000 per hour, not even counting soul gnomes. Let's see. We don't really have a green on their team. We don't really have a good option. I'm just gonna take blue. That's not blue. Let's see. I'll take that. Alright, now can I get my blue? Nope. Okay, I really need to look into this mouse issue. Again. Gosh, has it been like... It's weird. It's been acting out more than ever now. Like, it was never this bad. Look at it. It's like literally auto-casting everything I click. That's not me, like, misclicking. That's just the mouse being like, I'm going to multi-click for no reason. Let's see. Okay, these two need to die. First slot kind of just exists there. Let's kill that one out. Now we can just target purple or red. Ideally purple. First I actually need mana on him, though. So we're going to target purple here. Hey, it actually let me! There we go. And now all we really need is to get green, and then we win. Unfortunately, we're blocked there, so it's going to take an extra turn or 2. Oh, there we go. So close, and we're about to get like another 200 right here because these give a lot. These give a lot of points. Yeah, I haven't actually done that. I have updated the mouse driver, however, I've never tried to like completely uninstall and reinstall it. That I haven't tried. Let's go get a Trickster onto Phoenicia. Luckily, Valraven basically doesn't even exist because it's blocked by Phoenicia. Gosh, how much damage will Phoenicia hit if there's a Firestorm, though? That is scary. If we did not have Barrier, she would basically one-shot my whole team if there's Firestorm. That is ultra scary. Luckily, she's never going to get the chance. Because we're about to target yellow or red here. Probably yellow. If it'll let me. Let me hover over red in case it double clicks. There we go. Actually, you know what? Red actually is a good option here. Let's go for red. Now we can go for yellow. And now we can go for Trickster Shot. But yeah, Phoenicia has a scary high amount of damage. If she had 1,000 all stats, she would just wipe an entire team if there was a red storm in play. That is a super scary amount of damage. Luckily, she's dead. One less thing to worry about. Because you were basically the only threat on that team. And now there are none. But we still need to make sure Valraven doesn't get away. I'm actually gonna take Skull here. I want to try not killing it with Trickster Shot if I can help it. Because now all I have to do is just target yellow and we're good to go. And now we kill out one of you. And one more Trickster wins. So all we have to do is take the green and wait a couple turns. There we go, final 600. So close. What is that, like 5 battles? Actually, I think it's once we find that like next branching path that has like that 75 pointer one. Once we reach that again, I am pretty sure we just win. I think we'll have enough points after we get that. Let's see. Take that over. What do I even want? I don't want to have to deny green. I think brown's kind of good here. And then we go for green. I want to cast Trickster before we target green though. Which requires us to actually take the mana. So I find it weird because I keep using true damage to hit something that has no armor left. Which is a weird way to use true damage, but we kind of have to in these situations. It just seems like a weird way, because in a normal battle you would never actually do it that way. Now these aren't normal battles. Oh, what on earth do we deny? Yellow actually gets a lot of value here, though I really feel like I should do green. Purple also wouldn't hurt. Let's go for purple first. And then we might go for a green. Let's go for green to see what happens. Alright, nothing too bad. He did extra turn, but he's frozen, so it's fine. One nice thing about Grey King too, he has that super high amount of free spam. So they're not. That's one of the other reasons I don't necessarily want to switch to Def. Oh wait! I actually should have killed him. I should have targeted that one and then killed this. This is actually a really big threat. Hold up. We don't have enough to kill it, do we? No. That's gonna hit us really hard. As long as that doesn't hit Hero, we're fine. Actually, Hero has barrier on it. It's fine. Yeah, we gotta be careful of that. That's a lot of damage because he does damage based on 1-to-1 to his HP. I mean, to his attack, and his attack is like infinitely high, like one-shot level high. Luckily, our hero still has barrier, so we actually can just ignore him now. Because he can't actually win. Because he has to cast on hero twice, which is basically never going to happen. For one, it's going to be unlikely he even targets it. Actually, it's literally impossible for him to target it. Does has stealthy. But also, even if he could, he'd have to do it twice. Which he very much will not be able to. Okay, let's take a skull. And got to get the Trickster Shot in there. A little trick shot, and we win. And we get 4 attack from it. Right, let's keep going. The final 500. So close yet so far. Let's go get it. Let's see. Can I take a blue here? Yes, there we go. Now we take our green that we need. We throw a Trickster onto you. Grab a green over there. Throw down a brown over there. Do I bother burning him? I actually want brown, I think. Oh, I did get the burn after all. I wasn't really trying for it, but there we go. I'll take a purple. Trickster is next one. The only problem with the burn is it's hitting their armor away. Obviously, it's hitting almost none of the armor away, but it's still hitting some amount of the armor away. I'm gonna take a brown here just for the cascade. That covers a decent amount. Let's see. Let's go for blue. It gives a lot of mana. Hey, you have immune to silence. I was like, wait, why aren't you getting disabled? You have immune. You're also in one-shot range. So good thing we did go for it, though. Nonetheless. Grab the other green. Oh, take that first. Luckily, we still have the green. I was concerned we might not have it after, but it's still there. Let's target brown. Because if we target brown twice... Oh, that's not a brown. That isn't the color brown. All I have to do is just Trickster him, poke him with a skull, and we won. And it's match. 400 more? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the next time we see that big 75 room, we just hit a 20,000. Hey, we even got a Valraven here. Gosh, our stats are getting high. Level 764. It looks like we're not going to see 1,000. I don't know, maybe we'll grind a little bit this weekend to 1,000. Not tomorrow night, because we'll be doing raids tomorrow night. But I think we are going to grind all the way to 1,000 just to kind of see. That would also allow us to get leaderboard. I'm just curious how high it's going to go. Hey, do I let him have a skull? I think the answer is yes. So we're going to do that. Every skull subsequent from here we will be taking. Oh no! 666! He's got that dodge. Good thing we have a drain on him though. So I think we'll be fine. So all I have to do is just target yellow. That'd have been a horrible time for that to misclick. Luckily it didn't. Okay, let's take a green. Oh, he's gonna fool us again. As long as he doesn't full hero to first, it actually helps us, not hurt us. Good. That actually put his... that literally put us back to normal. All he did was kill our second slot by doing that. He literally moved our team back to normal. That's pretty funny. Good job. Alright, let me go deny him before he tries doing something sketchy again. But he literally just moved my team back to normal. We'll take it. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, we're still blocked on green. That's unfortunate. Trevor blew off the sky. Didn't get it. What on earth do I kill? Everything's such high priority to kill on this team. I'm gonna kill this, then that, then this. We don't want him reshifting everything again. But I think we're gonna have mana before it's an issue. Should. Let's see. I actually want to do it this way just in case we have enough damage. We do. The reason I wanted to do that is he had 1,000 HP, so there was no way, or not no way, but you know, we wouldn't have had enough in one single trickster shot to have reached enough damage to kill. So I wanted to do that so we would have enough damage to kill the other one. Because otherwise they'd both be alive if we did it in inverse order. But if we do it in that order, one is dead and one's still alive. At least one's dead. Alright, now we take brown because we do not want him to shift our order, and now we basically just win because he can't shift us anymore. Because the only way he had any chance of winning was if he moved hero back to first and then got really lucky very quickly. With like 5 skulls in a row. And now he can't. And now we have enough damage to easily one-shot that, even if it reached 1,000 HP again. And now he's poke it with literally anything. Unfortunately, Hierophant cannot do damage. Otherwise, we would cast it. It has a distinct lack of damage. Most of your misclicks got you in arena or treasure hunt. Interesting, misclicking in treasure hunt? I don't feel like I do that often. Arena, yes. But treasure hunt? I don't know, I feel like it's a hard game mode to misclick on, necessarily. Mostly because you're not really punished as hard for misclicking in treasure hunt. Unless you're trying for like a really, really hard goal. Like double chest or something like that. But you get punished a lot less for a misclick in treasure hunt. Like barely at all. Because you're normally chaining dozens upon dozens of turns. So one single bad turn normally won't ruin you. Multiple bad turns will. But one single bad turn normally wouldn't. I'm so glad he did not one-shot us with skulls. That is going to be so annoying once we reach that point. I wonder if it actually would reach that point. I guess it would. Because all they would need to have is around 470-ish damage or so. Somewhere around there. For them to be able to one-shot us. And they're currently at almost 400. So it's not too much of a stretch. Yeah, let's go take out like red. Or actually, what color do you have most overlap with? I guess purple. Because we want to kill that out. We'll one-shot the other one. Just take a green and we're good to go. Oh, I still don't have full mana though. Well, let me go take his mana, try to get him to full if we can. What's his ability do? I don't remember. Some kind of buff. Actually, that's a scary high amount of durability. Oh no, I can't one-shot him. Now I can. Oh good, we got a summon there, that's huge. I'm pretty sure we would have been fine even without it, but now we are very safe. I'm doing that mostly just for the mana. Oh, then again, why would we do it for the mana? Just to feed back into itself. That didn't really make sense. I actually did target that one, though it didn't make sense why I did. But I did. Okay, let's go trickster shot him. No, obviously one shot. He does full heal, which doesn't really help him much because he still dies to one trickster shot and now we win. But even if he starts killing out everything, there's no way he breaks through a whole team. And he can't target hero, so it's not a threat to our hero. And he's dead. We just one-shot him. And we got to resummon. Good old thief class. Somehow you're the main... You're more... The thief class is more of a summoner than necromancer. Which is absolutely hilarious. I think the funniest thing is Bandit is technically the most resummon heavy trait in the entire game. But Necromancer, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't actually have that tree. Meaning the Necromancer, which should in theory have the most amount of resummon capability, does not have the best trait for resummoning. I don't think it does. It might. Actually can't remember. I don't believe it does, though. Because under that one stealthy tree. I should probably go double check. Actually completely forgot off the top of my head. It's not a class used that often. Because there's better options. It's not a horrible class, though. Actually, maybe it does, now that I think about it. I'm trying to think of what its trees are. I know it has 7% insta-kill. So that's that tree. Is that the one that has stealthy on it? I could have sworn that was a different tree. It's the one that has Hunter's Mark, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have that one. I forgot we can't silence you, can you? That's one of the only good things about Wolf Garrick. There's a few mythics that are like horrifically bad, but they have Impervious, which makes them ever so slightly less horrifically bad. I actually do want to deal with Wolf Garrick, because if he actually secures a kill, he can random devour hero, which is a very big no-no. So we need to go kill him as immediately as possible. It's very unlikely, and as long as we have barrier, he can't actually get it. But do not want to risk it at all. Let's just target green. We're going to rush our green mana up, because we basically win the next time we cast the ability. We can target green again, just deny it. Because a double tap's the only two things I can really cast. It's not him, and then we just kill him, and then we won. There's just nothing left he could do. He's just going to be disabled the rest of the battle. And he dies to one shot. There we go. What? Oh, come on. Wouldn't that be funny if it said 19999? Oh, that's so close. What a tease. Oh, it's 1 point off, though. That would have been so funny. But that's pretty close. 19998. 2 points off. Let's go get it. Let's go take the weaker room. Just kidding. Let's take the higher. This is barely any difference anyways. Like a 1 level difference. What's that going to do? Like they could at least make the difference like bigger or something. Like it's supposed to be an easier room alternative, yet it's like not easier at all. It's literally a 1 level difference there in that particular situation. Oh gosh, we got to deal with a Kelpie. Kelpie's actually kind of annoying. Like, if he devours us, we're in a very weird situation. You don't have me to silence, right? No. So we can essentially disable him with a blue, probably. Which I'll do that right now. Oh, we might want to deal with Great Maul, too. He also has a Devour, but I feel like it's a lot less of an annoying Devour. Great Maul is basically Iron Gut if they made it balanced. That's pretty much like the easiest way to describe what Great Maul is in the current state of the game. He's basically just balanced Iron Gut. And Iron Gut's basically like, what if we just made a Devour troop and didn't cure at all how strong it was? Which in all fairness is actually what the Great Maul was when it first came out. Because gosh, was Great Maul broken back in the day. And instead they made it Iron Gut instead. They were like, oh no, we couldn't have a legend be that broken, let's make it a mythic. Okay, let's take this guy out so we can go then kill the insta-kill. Because after we kill that out, we basically just win. Which is so much so I'm just going to take green here just so we can get it, the hit queued up. Because now we just kill it out and we win. There's like no threat left after Kelpie dies, and now Kelpie dies to this. There we go. That's more so just a matter of actually getting the damage on him. Because we already won this battle. That is red overlap, right? I can barely even see the color. And there we go. There we go. There's the achievement pop-up, 20,000 miles. Got it. It's over. Did we make leaderboard? No, not quite. You know what? Let's keep going until we make leaderboard. It's like, what, 2 more battles? I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's do 2 more. And then we'll go clear out the dailies. And I'll go show that one song I was talking about earlier. I never did show it last night, I meant to. Been getting back into commissioning music here and there. Also, thank you, Mulu, for the $20. Gosh, you've been giving so much lately. Thank you so much. Every amount is greatly, greatly appreciated. And it helps out more than you could ever imagine. What do we even need here? I want to take brown, but it's actually going to cascade it too far down. If there's 3 browns here, it would work. Like, if there's another brown right there. However, there's not. So I'm just going to deny yellow, just to make sure Valraven doesn't do anything crazy. Just in case. I don't think we lost a single Valraven. I think we did lose 1 single battle, maybe 2 battles. However, we have not actually lost a single Valraven yet. So this wasn't a flawless run of this, though it is a Valravenless loss run, if nothing else. Because I know for sure we did not lose a single Valraven. That's mostly because of Double Grey King. Double Grey King has been very efficient at making sure they never have mana. Yeah, it's a pretty nice milestone. It's second hardest currently within the game. Obviously, we're still hunting for the hardest one, the Mimic counter. Eventually we'll have it. That's still such a hard one to do, though. Because that's not something you can, like, gradually grind towards. Like, we're as far away from it now as we were the first day we started trying to grind for it. Whereas something with the Journey event, you know, it keeps moving further higher. So even if you're losing or, you know, getting lower score on some of them, you're still moving closer to the goal. Hey, we got an insta-kill there, nice. But something like that Mimic, you're no closer than the second you started, which is very annoying. I'm just gonna take green here. We already have full mana, but... Oh wait, we got insta-kill. Nice. I was like, wait, that was nowhere near enough damage to kill you. But there we go, we made leaderboard. We're now in exactly top 100. I'll take it, at least on PC Mobile. Technically, we're number 99th. Actually, we're exactly tied with Zhen Tang. It's not showing it currently, but we are indeed exactly tied with him. Obviously, we'll be knocked off the leaderboard by tomorrow, but I guess we'll grind a little bit more. If the number shows like 20,500 tomorrow, like I'll probably grind to it. If it says like 22, 23,000, I'll probably ignore it for the rest of this week. And just be happy that we got 20,000. We'll see. If it's not that much of a grind, I might try for a leaderboard. We'll see. Depends how much people try moving upwards on it. But anyways, okay, so let's go clear our dailies real quick. So we got our main goal. Oh, we got Imperial today. Ooh. Has anyone mentioned that in chat and I just didn't notice? Because we actually got some shiny Imperials. I did not know that. We also got a verse. It's not a verse I need, but it is indeed a verse. Pretty much anything that isn't verse 2 is pretty much a verse we don't need, but you know. Still nice getting more of them. You never know when you might need them. Only takes inverse luck to eventually come around for you to get better luck on the one you're actually missing. And then something else will become your lowest. It's kind of weird because we've had as low as a gap of like 3. And now as high as a gap is like almost 40 or 50 on our lowest one. Like it was like a 20-ish gap, then it got almost even with a 0 gap. Like it was only 3 away. And now it's like a 40 gap between how many we have. Also, it feels weird using the term gap for it because that's what the abbreviation for them are. But you know, like the difference between the highest number and lowest number. I guess I could say the range, because that wouldn't be confused with gap. Because gap is normally what you call Nomapalooza. They could also refer to it as range. But range can only be referred to as range. So that's less confusing. Because saying the range between 2 numbers or the gap between 2 numbers, like the range one is a lot less confusing. Because the abbreviation for Nomapaloozas is gap. Let's go get this Imperial. You finally call Palooza gap? No, I did not call Palooza gap. I was referring to the range between the 2 numbers. Which is how I'm going to refer to it from now on. So I don't accidentally keep saying gap. Let's see, I'll take that over. Oh wait, what am I doing? I already won. Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing the new music. I just wanted to finish out the dailies real quick. And we'll probably end on that new song thingy thing. I won't say what it's for. Though it is a theme for one that we already had. This was just another person's take on it. This one was also one of the cheapest so far. Not the absolute cheapest, but relative to quality, it's like the cheapest one that is like usable. Because the absolute cheapest ones, like, I'm not sure how usable those songs really are. It was still cool to test around, if nothing else. And for the cost, it was, like, decent for what it was. But I'd rather spend slightly more and get something that's, you know, more, solid. Not sure the term to use it. Like, the song wasn't bad, it's just, wasn't, like, the greatest. Like, with a lot of these, it's like, oh yeah, I could definitely use these. But the ones that he sent me, it's like, I'm not sure I would actually use any of these. Or either of them. But this new one, I definitely would. Okay, I think we finished all the things, right? Oh yeah, we have the thing for, what's this holiday again? Oh, it does. It literally says it's Cinco de Mayo. I was like, wondering what the skull was for a second. It's like, yeah, it's Cinco de Mayo. That's why we have those custom skulls as well. I think that's this weekend, right? I actually forget what day that falls on. Actually, is that today? No, that can't be. I don't know. When's Cinco de Mayo? Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. I don't know. What day does it fall? I actually do not remember. Do not remember. It's definitely sometime soon if they have the thing in game. Anyways, let me go bring up the song thingy real quick. First, I need to go mute Gems of War. Let's see. Then I need to find where on earth it is. That's my battery. That's not my sound. Where's my sound? Where's my sound mixer? I only need Gems of War to be muted. I would like one mute on Gems of War. And let's go listen to this real quick. 5/5/22. Oh wait, that is today. Happy Cinco de Mayo then. Hey, I was right. Well, happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. I'm not sure how many of you celebrate it. Based on our demographics, I would say roughly 3% of you. However, happy Cinco de Mayo if you do celebrate it. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to find... I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the finished one. Oh, it has that 4 seconds of... I didn't actually get the finish one. This is the finished one. But he did make like one small edit to the end. But this one should just be fine. Alright, here we go. Let me know if you can hear it properly. It starts pretty low, though. Also, don't want it to be too loud. I do feel like it starts a bit slow. Because it is playing right now. Let me know if that's fine. It does get a bit louder, so I don't want to make it too loud either. I am considering not starting it within the first minute. But it depends. Okay, I made it a little bit louder. I'm not sure if that actually changes it on your guys' end. I made it as loud as I can go. But it gets way louder, so let me know. Oh, you barely hear anything? Okay. You will in a moment then. Yeah, that should help then. Because it does get way louder like any second. It does have a bit of a weak start, I do have to say. But then it gets really good. Oh, so it's around 6 minutes long like the other ones. Any special plans for Mother's Day? Depends if my mom feels up for it. She's still been a bit sick lately. She got really sick like the day before Mother's Day. And it was then experiencing it like on Mother's Day. And then, yeah, she's still kind of feeling down. Like, she actually took off from work today and tomorrow as well. So I don't have any plans yet, but we will celebrate if she feels better by then. Also, that sound effect, I cannot unhear that not being that one sound effect from Sword and Shield from the dogs. Wait, that's the first thing I hear when I hear that like howling noise. Because the first time I ever heard of it was in Sword and Shield, and now I just always associate that noise to it. Even though it's used in plenty of other songs. I can't remember what it does after this next part. Because I think this one was changed. Like, the last thing that was changed. Because I found the chanting to be, like, way too repetitive. So I got him to tweak it in some places. There it is. Anyways, that's the song. But yeah, what do you guys think? It sounds too regal for a game about birds. Well, you have to keep in mind, does this have humans, birds, and dragons? Though for whatever reason, I do feel like every single song that has went like super heavy into chanting, I feel like it will go to the dragon characters. Because every single one I've tried making for like one of the bird ones, like when I describe it. But it feels like it would fit a dragon way better. Because, yeah, I do agree on that. Like, every single chanting-based one that I've ever commissioned was, like, initially for a bird, and it's like, oh, let's put it to the dragon character. Because that's one nice thing. Because the game's currently planned to have 27 characters. 9 are human, 9 are birds, 9 are dragons. For, like, a triple-layered weapon triangle kind of thing. And because of that, yeah, I'm starting with the birds. But, like, anything that's, like, a reject song that, like, still sounds good, but doesn't fit, like, necessarily the character necessarily, it just gets shifted to a different character. So, which is kind of convenient. But eventually we'll have get to a point where the song actually has to be correct for the character. In which case it might be a little bit harder. But yeah, there we go. Anyways, so yeah, any other questions, anyone? Because otherwise, yeah, I think we'll be done for tonight until tomorrow night. We'll be streaming raids tomorrow, doing the entirety of raids. It starts in what now? 5 hours from now, something like that. 4 hours and 48 minutes is raids from now. Actually says it right there. So we'll be doing that. It's Pansvale raids. We already showed the team for it on Monday. It's this team right over here. Weekend raids. Mang, Copernicus, which is basically the raid killing troop. These other two are pretty flexible. You go double Siren, you go whatever. It doesn't really matter. Like, the main premise is Mang into Copernicus. Whatever else he runs is basically up to you. Though Empower is pretty nice. Aside from that, if you're still looking to get a Grey King or Draculus, keep in mind that they will probably be out at the drop table in about 4 hours from now, once we get a new Mythic tomorrow. Also, we'll be covering a video on that new Mythic when that happens. So, we'll have that up sometime tomorrow morning. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Let me just go through chat real quick. Yes, as Jason mentioned, definitely feel free to hit that like button. Helps out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Just making sure I didn't miss anything at the end. Let's see, I'm gonna have to go. Oh, catch you later, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. Not sure if you're still here, but catch you later. Let's see. Please replace that blue heart. Your OCD is strong. Yeah, I'll go replace it later. I still need to go rework a lot of the graphics that we have. I definitely need to. I need to double check how many we can get to. That's something we might do this week, and we'll see. Or sometime soon. I've been meaning to for a while now, and I still haven't. I was considering just commissioning a bunch of them as well. Just so they're all uniform in appearance. Like, get them really stylized in some way. Because that shouldn't cost more than, like, 5 per thing, I think. Like, unless you're getting, like, someone, like, ultra professional. Like, I'm pretty sure it's going to cost $5 or less per thingy. So, I must look something up for that later. But anyways, guys, I'm going to catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Remember to check into mobile for the achievement. Oh, yeah, I guess I will. I normally don't care if I have the achievement on mobile, though that is definitely one that I never, ever want to do again. So I probably should log into the mobile account. So thanks for reminding me, Logic Slayer. But, yeah, I don't really care too much about the mobile achievements. However, I probably should log into the mobile one, because gosh, is that going to be the most annoying thing ever to try to do again if we ever wanted to. So yeah, I probably should. Anyways, guys, catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your weekend. And new Mythic in like 4 hours from now. Catch you guys then, or technically like 5 hours, but you know, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the reset time. And I'll be streaming tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 2 hours prior to now tomorrow. Catch you guys then. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for watching. I'll have a video up in the morning on the Mythic. Goodbye, everyone.